Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eliza and I do videos on budgeting. I'm currently working on learning to budget better, pay off my student loans, save for a home down payment, as well as a travel fund, and learn to be more brave with investing. So today I'm going to be going through a mid-month money check-in just to see how my October budget is coming along, where my spending is at, how much I have left for the month, if I need to make any adjustments and that sort of thing. So I like to do this at least once during the month, sometimes 2 or 3 times. But let's get started. So for my income, I did have an unexpected payment of a tax rebate on October 15th. So I wasn't expecting that this month. So that's an extra $103, which is nice. And then moving on to bills, I can check off the things that have gone through so far. So my rent was paid. Oh, that is not right. My rent was paid on the first business day, so that is done. And I've had 2 HelloFresh payments come out, and I'll have another 2 more before the end of the month. And then the power and electricity bill usually comes in the mail around the 21st, so that has yet to come through. So a few more bills yet to pay. And then I'm going to now fill in my expenses so far. I guess just stopping over at student loan, my debt payment for the month, I did that at the very beginning of the month, so that's gone through. I put $601.56 on my student loans. They're currently sitting at $12,000 now, and those are held with the Canada Federal Student Loan Service, and they are 0% interest right now, with interest starting up again likely at the end of March 2023. This month I put $555 into our down payment savings and just started a travel sinking fund this month, so $300 deposit there. And I also put $500 into my tax-free savings account right at the beginning of the month. So that's all done. I talk more about that in my Budget with Me October 2022 video. So now I'm going to input my expenses and see how things are looking over here. It's been quite a spendy month, so I know that I'm quite off, but that's okay. That's why I want to do this check-in so that I can see what needs to happen for the rest of the month. So I have my banking app open. I do all my purchases through either debit or credit card. I don't spend a lot of cash anymore. That kind of stopped with COVID and never really started back up again. So I have my banking app open. So starting on September 29th, I had an unexpected banking fee from last month because I went over on my number of transactions. So I'm going to put that as an other bank fee, and that was just $2.50. The next thing was lots of coffee this month. On the 3rd, I had coffee, Starbucks. I think I bought some for my friend as well, so that was $19.93. And then I did on the 3rd, actually I have a transaction on the 3rd that I think came out in September, so let's see. No, that wasn't accounted for in September, although I believe it happened in September, but that's okay. That was a corn maze, $30. That was on the 3rd that came out. And I'm going to put that as entertainment. Next was some wine on the 3rd. I don't really have a wine category. I think it's more of a treat than groceries, so I'm just going to put it here, and that was $16.25 or $16.28 rather. And then I did cat food on the 3rd, which I had in the budget this month for $120, and that was $98.30. Oops, cat food. I might need more, but we'll see. Okay, so then I had $100 on the 3rd again for gas. And then HelloFresh came out, and then I had some more coffee on the 6th. Oops. And purchased coffee for a coworker as well. I don't typically have as much coffee as I've had this month. I don't know if it's just the turn of the weather that I'm just craving coffee. Another Tim Hortons. I think that was breakfast on the way to work one day. Again, yes, this is a very spendy month. And then I did some more gas. So we did end up traveling for Canadian Thanksgiving. And gas prices right now are very high. So it's been a high month for gas purchases, but that's okay because it was to see family. So then I also did grab a bunch of groceries. One day I was craving cooking vegetables. I bought some squash, red cabbage, broccoli, chicken sausage, and cooked that all up for supper one day, and it was really good. And that was $44.83. I also bought some pricey cheese with that. That was kind of a disappointment. But I'll insert a clip of that meal at the beginning of this video because it was very colorful and autumnal. And then yesterday was the 14th, so that was a restaurant. My husband and I went to a very fancy dinner, and I ended up buying a bottle of wine. I had a lot of wine, and I bought a bottle to take home. And this was a celebratory dinner. This was to celebrate. I wrote a professional exam that I passed in August, and I received a promotion for a term promotion, but a promotion nonetheless, which is very exciting. So that was a supper to celebrate that. And that ended up being $267.06. So we are at, today is October 15th, so we're midway through the month. And currently I've spent $717 total, and my expected was $640. So total remaining based on my income this month is $394.77. I just want to see what my balance is in my bank account to see if that matches. So my bank account has $414.70 in it. I'm wondering if I forgot something or why that's not quite matching. That's kind of how I know how much I have left is I look at my balance. So I keep a $3,000 minimum, and I just subtract 3,000 to get my remaining balance. So it's not quite adding up. And I'm not sure why that is. So I'll have to get that sorted out because my banking balance is about $20 above this. So this is where things are standing. 394.77, and I still have, so these will for sure come in. I'm just going to input them to see outside of bills how much I have left for the month. So about $78. So I do need to kind of keep this in mind as I approach the next 2 weeks, that I've spent more this month than I anticipated, and that's including the extra $100 that I wasn't expecting. So it's been a bit of a spendy month, but that's why these check-ins mid-month are really good, because if you need to recalibrate, this is where you're going to see that you need to do that. So what I would do, I guess, is if I do end up overspending, that will go, well, two places. One is I have a $215 in a sinking fund that I keep for like personal items and clothing. So I can use that, or I can put it on my credit card. But if I put it on my credit card, then it comes out of next month's budget. So I'm not really doing my future self any favors with overspending this month. So I'll be keeping that in mind for the next 2 weeks in October. But that is going to be it for this video today. Let me know in the comments below how your budget is coming along for October, and if you've had any fun purchases this month or anything that you're looking forward to purchasing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye now.